I absolutely love the colour green. I dye my hair this colour, this copper colour, mainly because I'm a big fan of the pre-Raphaelites. But green just goes so well with that orangey copper, and it's such autumnal vibes. I just love the colour green. Remember, if you like crafting, if you like crochet, if you like thrifting, make sure you give this channel a like and subscribe. I upload every single Sunday. So back in October, I went to Specsavers for some new glasses, and I got these glasses. I'm obsessed with these glasses. I've worn them every single day since I've got them. My contacts, they've just become completely irrelevant. I love these glasses. And at this time, I was working with this neon green yarn. It was this bonus DK yarn, and I was in the middle of making a Frankenstein jumper for my husband. It went really, really wrong, and I'm going to try it again this year. So I had this neon green wool just sat there, and I thought, wouldn't it be absolutely amazing if I made a jumper in that colour? And oh my gosh, with my new glasses, how amazing would that be? Thought that would be absolutely amazing, and I started it. But then I started doing the 30 days, 30 minutes everyday crochet, the sponsored crochet project in November, and the jumper that I started just went to the side, and it's been sitting there in a bag. Because then Christmas started, and then I started Christmas crochets. So all those things that I was working on, these like little jumpers that I've made, they were all just in this bag, and I thought, oh, do you know what, I'll pick that up. And Christmas Day, of all days, I decided to pick it up. And I tried it on, and it was completely wrong, and it wasn't fitting right. So here's what happened. This is what it looks like on. It doesn't look right. I can already see it starting to ruche, and that is because at these corners I have not been increasing it enough. So I've just been doing like 2 doubles, when really I should have been doing like 2 doubles. Sorry, I should have been doing a double, then a chain, and then a double, kind of giving it that space, giving it space, holding space for the size of this. But yeah, you can see, even as I'm moving my shoulders, it's just not sitting right. So I need to frog the whole thing. This should be sitting flat, and as you can see, it is not sitting flat. So I am going to need to frog the whole of this. It should be sitting nice and rectangular. I don't know what happened. So I have decided the best thing for me to do is to frog the whole entire garment. This has given me like so much stress and so much anxiety having to like take all this apart. And I was sat there thinking, can I change this? Can I rectify this? Is there something I can amend? And the answer was no. I had to just frog the whole entire thing and just start again. But you know what? It's Christmas Day. It's Christmas Day. It's a nice, chill day. It's just going to be me, Red, and Jackson all day until later on tonight. And you know what? What is, Christmas Day? It's a day that you're supposed to be relaxed and be chill and hang out with your family. And we all just sat watching Skeleton Crew. Here's Jackson, and he's actually helping me frog the project. He loves to help me like wind wool and to help me like frog things when I have to. So we're just spending time as a family. And you know what? Christmas Day, who says that we can't frog and restart projects on that day? I ended up making the collar a little bit bigger because I think that was one of the issues. It was quite a tight collar. So what I've done is I've added on an extra 10 rows in that ribbon. So I've added those extra 10 rows, and it's just made it that little bit bigger. I put a stitch marker there so I could actually see how far I was actually like working from. I hate the idea of like losing my place. So it's made it a little bit bigger. I'm going to try it on now so you can have a little look. Look at that green in comparison to my glasses. Doesn't it look absolutely nuts, but in like the best kind of way? That is sitting so much nicer. And do you know what? Michelle Jasic, another YouTuber on here, she's absolutely amazing. She's one of my favourite YouTubers. She had a little hack where she just put a little tiny bit of elastic going along the top and like a thing along the bottom, and it brings that neckline in. So if it ends up being too big, that's absolutely fine. We'll put a bit of lassie there. So we've stitched this together now, and we're going to start by crocheting, going around. and making that top part of the garment. So what I'm doing here, when I get into the corners, I'm doing 2 double crochets, but putting that little chain, and I'm hoping that that is going to make it a little bit more rectangular. I'm starting to notice that it actually isn't working, and I think I'm going to have to frog these 4 rows because it's not actually sitting right, and I think I need to add in a few more stitches in the corners. Okay, so I've took it apart, I've started again, and then what I'm doing is 2 double crochets, a chain, and then 2 double crochets in the corner. So I'm thinking that that is going to make it a more rectangular garment, but these corners are looking quite pointy, so I just don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just going to carry on and see what happens. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. It's looking really, really rectangular. This is what I want because I kind of want to just like fold it over. And yeah, I think it's going to be okay. Okay, it actually isn't okay. So I've just tried this jumper on and it's absolutely crazy. It looks like a really square neckline. I've done way too many increases in the corners. It looks absolutely nuts. So I am going to have to just frog the whole thing all over again and just start again. So here we are again. I've frogged the entire garment. Look at all that curly wool, and we're just starting again. I think my problem was because I didn't have enough stitches in the neckline. I think that was the issue. So I'm just going to do a double, a single, a double again. And we're just going to see where that takes us. And hopefully this time it'll be okay, because I think this is the 4th time I've actually frogged this, and it's really stressing me out. So that project got frogged so many times. Honestly, like so many times. 4 times I frogged this. Like, I just can't. It's been a lot. It's been a lot frogging and restarting and frogging and restarting. But you know what? Once I kind of got going, it really started to come together quickly. Okay, so here is the first 4 rows. And I've just tried this on, and this is sitting quite nice. So we're just going to see and continue, and hopefully this is actually just going to be right and I don't have to frog it for the 5th time. Okay, this is the furthest that I've got in the last few days without frogging, so it's really, really coming together. I keep trying it on. The neckline, it looks nice. It's not looking too rectangular. It's not looking baggy. The shoulders are sitting nice. The chest is sitting nice. So we are just going to continue and just see how far we get with this, but I'm feeling really, really good about it. So I'm about to stitch this together back under the armpit. I've made it big enough so it's going to fit me, but I might need to alter the arms a little bit once it's all stitched together, but we will see. But so far, I'm absolutely loving the colour. It is so cool. So I think I'm going to run out of green wool. So I've just been into John Lewis to try buy some more neon, and they only had 1 skein left, and it was all kind of like, didn't have the original wrapper on. It's got the John Lewis wrapper on in like the printed till stuff. So we'll see. I'm up to doing the body on the jumper, so I still need to do the sleeves, and I think I'm coming up to the end, and so now I have 2 extra balls of wool, so I don't know if I'm going to have enough to do the sleeves. We will see. I might have to go to Abercrombie's or order it online. Well, we'll try. It is so cold here, so freezing. I'm wearing so many layers. But yeah, I've got my John Lewis bag, and I might have bought another ball of wool. I needed the wool to do the hexagon cardi that I'm looking at starting, so I needed something that's going to break some of those colours up, and I found the perfect yellow, and it was on sale, and I only bought 1 ball, so I'm not angry at myself. So I've just got home and I'm actually looking at the project, and I don't have 2 extra balls of wool because I attached my last ball of wool last night. So really now I've only got 1 extra ball of wool. I'm definitely going to need to go buy some more neon green, but I'm going to wait until I've literally kind of halfway through this, and then I'll dash to Abercrombie's or order some. So we will see where I get up to. But I have other projects, so if I do run out of wool, and I can be working on other projects while I wait to get that, so it'll be fine. Oh my god, I just want to get it done because I can see the end. And this is what happens when you're working on a jumper. I don't know whether it is like this for you, but it's like this for me. You do the body and the body's there, and then suddenly you're on Sleeve Island again, and you're just stuck trying to make these sleeves. So let's just hope that I've got enough wool Fingers crossed. So this is where I'm up to with the length. I'm really happy with the length of the jumper. I'm also probably going to add a cuff to the bottom, which will give it a little bit extra, maybe about 2 inches at the bottom. This is where I'm up to with the sleeves. I need to stitch these armpits a little bit together just to make that hole a little bit smaller. I kind of don't really know what happened there, but I took this garment apart so many times that I just need to carry on. This is how much wool I've got left from the skein that I started last night. And I've still got 1 more skein left that I bought. I got 1 more skein left that I bought today. This is just my life. This is what happens. Ah! Let's see how we get on with it. So what I've done here is I've just stitched those sleeves together because they were seeming a little bit gapey, but now I've stitched it together, it's like actually perfect. So first I'm just going to apologise for how dark it is, and I'll tell you why it's really dark at the moment. I'm working on my neon green jumper and the sleeve is really coming together. Going to be off for the left sleeve island, soon to be arriving at the right sleeve island, and we'll stay on that island until that's complete. Got about this much wool left, so I'm thinking I'm probably going to have to buy some more, but that's okay. We're trying not to just buy wool frivolously, and I think two more balls of wool, I think that's probably what I'm going to need, because I want to do a cuff for the bottom of the jumper. And I'm undecided at the moment. The way I'm thinking about it is I don't want to do cuffs on the jumper. That's how I'm thinking. That's what I've got in my head. But we shall see. I'll try it on at the very end and leave that to just see what it's like. I don't have that many jumpers where I don't do a cuff, and I thought leaving maybe to have it like wide would be quite nice. So currently I'm in the dark. It's getting darker and darker. It's about 4:45 here where I am. And I am looking after my mum and dad's dog, Purdy, my little Purdy. And she is sitting on my knee like a lap dog. Ah! She's sitting on my knee like a lap dog. And we're just having such a lovely cuddle. So we're just going to sit here until she decides to get up. And if that means that I end up sitting in the dark, then it means I'm sitting in the dark. I don't care. So I finally finished the sleeves. I'm absolutely made up. The fit, it fits so nice. Having a cuff though at the bottom definitely needs to happen. I feel like I do need a little bit of extra length. Kind of feel like I'm kind of trying to pull it down. But in terms of the sleeves, I was talking about doing a cuff to make it tight around the wrist, but I'm not going to do that. I actually think that these arms are perfect, and leaving it kind of flowy, just kind of like coming down slightly below the wrist. I think that's like the perfect fit. I'm happy with the neckline as well, because I was kind of worrying, thinking that I might have to put elastic into the neckline, but I don't think I need to do that. I think it's fab. And I also think how well it goes with my glasses. Like, this is exactly the look that I wanted when I was getting these glasses, and I was like, do you know what? Neon green jumper. This is exactly how I wanted this to look. It's turned out better than expected. I'm so happy with it. Now the sleeves, they ended up going 44 rows on either side. I thought it was going to be 40, but I made them a little bit extra long because I just think it's nice just having like that look where just your fingers are kind of popping out. But absolutely love it. Really successful raglan, and it was worth taking it apart 4 times to get where we are right now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make the cuff, stitch that on, and then we'll have a little catch up. So this is the trim for the bottom of the jumper. I've done 12 stitches, and I'm just doing single crochets just in those back loops only. So that's going to give an extra bit at the bottom, about 2 inches. So it's 7:30 in the morning, and I am waiting for my friend Liz to come and have coffee with me. And I thought what I would do is I would bring this with me and come a little earlier and sit and have a little work on this while I wait for her. This is like our little routine. We meet up once a week, and we meet up before work, and we have a little coffee morning, a little coffee date. talk about crafty things, all the other crazy things that happen in our lives. I've just had a huge breakfast sandwich. I love Pret so much. But yeah, starting Pret, 7 in the morning, working on my project, and yeah, it's almost done. I did wear the jumper though the other day. I couldn't wait, and I just tucked it into my jeans, and it looks so cute, and I was so happy. But I do need to have that cuff on it. So just this part, Sleeve Island. We talk about Sleeve Island and how bad Sleeve Island can be and stuff on that. No one talks about the edging. No one talks about your cuffs. No one talks about that. It takes a lifetime. It's so laborious. So far I think I've got up to, we got 1, 2, 3. So what I've been doing is adding these stitch markers every 20 rows so I can kind of keep account of where I'm up to. So I've just got up to 100, and I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 100. I think I'm at 120. So I'm almost at like I think I'm at the halfway mark. I think my jumper is 240 stitches because I wanted it slightly oversized, but we will see. I'm wearing my cute crochet berry as well. I got this wool, I'm not even joking, maybe 14 years ago, and last year I made this beret with it, and it's so cozy and so warm, and it really goes to my glasses. Okay, I'm gonna go. So I finally finished the bottom cuff, and now I'm actually stitching this onto the bottom of the jumper. This took me a week. Like, it took me an absolute week, and I think it's because I was just so kind of overwhelmed, and I've been working on this for so long now, and I think I was just starting to get a little bit bored, and I'd already started a different project and I was neglecting this project, but today I got it finished, and I was determined I was going to get this stitched to the bottom of this jumper, and it was going to be complete. And I'm so proud of myself that I finally finished this. This jumper took an absolute age, but I think it's because I wasn't giving it my full focus. But now the cuff is on there, I'm stitching this on, and I will model this for you very soon. So the jumper is finally finished now, and it's exactly how I wanted this to be. Like I said at the start of the video, the vision was when I got these glasses and I saw this wall, I just thought it would be so perfect to have this amazing neon green jumper. It's so bright. I feel like if I'm walking down the road, you're going to see me from a mile off. I absolutely love it. I feel like now I just need to get some like lime green earrings, and all for the occasion I ended up doing my nails lime green as well. So yeah, feeling very, very happy about it. The things that took the most was figuring out the patterns. That was what I was finding most difficult. The amount of times that I had to frog this garment was an absolute nightmare. The sleeves, normally the sleeves, I get stuck on Sleeve Island. The sleeves worked up really, really fast, but the cuff at the bottom, that took so long to bring that together. But now it's all done. So I started this on the 25th of December, and it's now the 26th of January. So it's taken me about a month, but I've also been working on other projects as well. So really, really happy. Really, really happy with the amount of time that it took as well, and I'm just absolutely buzzing. And now I've got this pattern that I've roughly worked out. I'm definitely going to be making another one because the fit of this is perfect. Remember, if you like crochet, if you like crafting, if you like painting, if you like thrifting, all those things, remember to like and subscribe. It really, really helps the channel when you like and subscribe and pushes it towards the algorithm. Thank you so much, and have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next video.